I don't know if you're familiar with skiffle, the word skiffle. You know, if it wasn't for skiffle, many of the big groups that you have heard of would not be known to you. Because the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, the Yardbirds, all the people who belonged to those groups were actually in skiffle groups first. And they're fairly basic. One guitar, T-chest bass, which was a broom handle with a piece of string tied on it, kind of fixed to a square wooden T-chest, so you got the reverberation there. Anyway, it was a big thing for about a couple of years, and then it disappeared. This is called Saturday Nights All Right for Skiffling. It was past midnight on Saturday night, and the raccoons in the roof space above are dancing. I can faintly hear the scratchy sounds of a Viennese waltz. So they must have wound up that old gramophone in the attic. Pretty handy for creatures without opposable thumbs. If they find my dad's Scottish reels, my Jimmy Shand and his button accordion, or my stack of genuine 1950s Skiffle 78s, I'm going up there. And who knows who and what else they have invited in. Here in the city, our backyards have evolved into new and unexpected ecosystems. Houses line the parallel streets, and each backyard stretches way back to the middle of the block, where it meets the backyard of a house on the next street. The gardens are neat and well tended close to the houses, but go wilder and stranger towards the centre of the block. For example, there is a mature pine forest taking over the area between 4th and 5th Streets. Sometimes people venture cautiously in there in search of Christmas trees and greenery. Wolves have been seen and caught on smartphones. As the vegetation changes, so do the animals. The towering bamboo grove between Church and 2nd Street is reputed to have its own panda. And we always have Mexican macaws talking and squawking to each other out back in our private rainforest. Then there is a cemetery between 3rd and 4th, facing East Street. A path beyond the graves disappears into mist-shrouded distance. It's said that one can talk to the dead down that path. But I talk to the dead all the time. What's so special about that? Why can't things be normal, you ask? Well, who's to say what is normal? You want things to always be the same. That's crazy. Change is constant and can't be slowed or stopped. Although some people do try. Oh, so crazy. Repeating the same lies many, many times, thinking that will make them true. That means 1/3 of the country must be crazy. Is that normal? Well, these days it is. So don't worry too much about normality. Everything you want can happen right now. Simply follow the misty path that begins behind the graveyard. Once it leaves the dead zone, it heads into the hinterland, where anything is possible. Damn, those raccoons have found my 78s. Oh, I was born 10,000 years ago. Ain't nothing in this world that I don't know. I saw Peter, Paul and Moses playing Ring Around the Roses, and I'm with the guy that says it isn't so. Look out, you ringtail bandits. I'm coming up.